Welcome to Rising World. This is Phoenix Force Gaming and I'm Phoenix. If you're new here, stick around to check out my gaming skills or lack of. And if you're a regular, I do appreciate the fact you love torturing yourself watching my content. Alright, so this is just an offshoot. I had a little extra time. So I decided, hey, let's check out Rising World again. So it's changed over time. You can see they're in a new engine. So I'm having a little bit of sputter here. But it's still a work in progress. Oh, this is a pumpkin. And so we're missing certain things like dungeons and such a sort still. Quit rolling. And boy, sometimes I just have trouble grabbing some of these things. I don't know why. Tried to mess around for a while with it's like you got to get the stick, you got to get it just perfect. So yeah. But so they do have bandits in the game. Oh, I think I say apple tree. And no, just kidding, that's not apple tree. They can come out during the day, and there are skeletons that are in an experimental that you can turn off or on. I have them on just for the fact of showing it. And there are still caves that are spawning, but like there's just not dungeons. So they have announced that they are going to be bringing that. It's just piggy, can't you see? Yeah, I'm crazy, y'all. But they've said that it's just going to be a little bit. It sounds like it's kind of close to them adding in some of that stuff. But yeah, you can turn the skeletons on, so they're on the surface, and they wander around at nighttime. And you can also cut on that they carry torches, which I will say I have in fact did that because, yeah, I want to be able to see them because it gets pretty dark at night in here. Now, that cow just scared the far out of me. Now, a lot of this I'm just going to simply sleep through because I need to get me some good weapons. But I am totally willing if they come near my camp when I figure out where I want to do it. Oh, we're already close to a pine forest. I like that, though. I want to be closer to biomes. I don't want to be stuck to where I'm not near a biome. This is a little hilly, though. I don't really like the... And that's ocean. That's not a good place that I want to build by, is an ocean. I need a freshwater source. So I'm kind of going to roam around for a little bit and see if I can find something better. So we're on the edge here of the pine forest. That's not bad. We have some sheep that we can get wool from. And I want a good flat surface. Just collecting some stuff as we go. Now, see, like this is a natural cave spawn. There's really not a lot in there, and they're pitch dark right now. Like, I don't have a torch, so we're not going in there. Where you go down in there, it's like literally pitch dark. Oh, that crow freaked me out for a minute. Yeah, there's another cave right there. So, looks like maybe... And some of the stuff you can't get or pick or whatnot. There's a beautiful field of flowers. It's a beautiful game. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm excited about them adding in more aspects to this. So it's... I hate doing this comparison, but it's kind of like a better looking Minecraft. It just needs some additional love, and they've been working on this game, guys. It's been around since like 2014, I think. And I've owned it for a very long time. It's just not something that a lot of people show. For a while, you know, the game was just kind of like, well, it's just really a game you run around and build in, because it has fabulous building aspects. You can do a lot of neat stuff in the building menu. But we're not gonna find any fresh water anywhere, I don't think. And that was a problem before, I will say. Finding a good freshwater spot was a problem. Oh, and hemp is important. If you find hemp, definitely grab that. It is for crafting. But we'll get to the crafting. I just want to get to a nice spot. Let me get some more. We can go ahead and craft up a few things before I decide to put down a place. And do grab all these. These are little seedlings you can replant. Very important. So crafting menu. So right now, like we could make this if we had a workbench. So it's all kind of sorted in categories. So like here would be your workbench. And you just craft that. And it opens up new recipes. So here's the better workbench. And then we've got our furnace now. Here's some of the general things, a standing torch, some covers that we've got. We will definitely need to make that. And I usually make these, but I need some more sticks. And we'll be able to make sticks out of lumber. We do need our spear, but we got to put our primitive workbench down. So all these things I will totally make when I find a good spot. Primitive chest, and then some of the things like doors and stuff are opening up. Like building menu isn't opened yet, but you'll see all the different looks you can do. So yeah, it's a lot. So let's see if we can find a nice place that is not too close to the... I don't, you know, I'm glad it's over there because I can keep that in mind. It's right there. I've just got to find some fresh water because this isn't going to work. So let's kind of go over the mountain range here and see if there's something better we can see. You cannot drink the salt water, so don't try. Yucky. And you can jump up the... Ooh, this is a lot higher up than I thought. Let's just keep on going. It's got to come down at some time, I'm assuming. And when you're running around, be careful about falling in caves. They're usually pretty, like, they're not like Minecraft where I drop off a cliff or something, like I drop into a hole. Usually they are kind of slanted. So like they descend gradually. So, hello, goats. Oh, eat. They will gradually descend. So, you know, I like that because in Minecraft, yeah, falling down a hole sucks. More pretty flower field. Yay, pretty. But I am not here for the flowers. I'm here for water. And there is weather, so you will see storms and stuff like that. I mean, I could build by the ocean. And usually, sometimes when you find a good ocean spot, you will find like the water kind of comes inland a little bit. Like this over here might do it. And you'll find fresh water as it kind of comes inland. And that's what I'm trying to kind of find right now. Is where the water is coming in. What do we have right here? More wheat. Yeah. And there are food recipes and you can cook up the stuff you find. So it's pretty neat. Lots of different animals. I have them all cut on. Here's an apple tree. You just come over here and you just pick the apples off the tree. Now you can chop them down, and if you get a seedling, you can replant. So you can have an apple orchard if you would like. I want a nice flat spot. This looks like it's going to come inland. Hopefully the water's going to come in with it. But maybe not. Nuts. We might just have to we might just have to build somewhere and not have fresh water. That's going to stink. Let me go down here and kind of see if it turns. I think it's still going to be salt. Yep, still salt water. Oh. Is that like another island over there? I don't know if we can get up this. Yeah. Alright, let's try to find a better way to get up. There is fall damage, I believe. So be careful with that. I've never fell to my demise, but I do believe I saw a setting for it. So that tells me there is fall damage. Oh, I like this cave. But we're not exploring caves right now. Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen these flowers. Lots of pretty flowers. Lots of cows in this game too. I mean, there's like a ravine, but it doesn't look like any of the water goes through it. Now, I did pick terrain that was not as mountainous, so could have been worse. And like you're seeing as I'm running around, there is tons of different types of foods. Ah, you shut up, cow. You're scaring me. We'll stop and do this because this does not use stamina. Running does. So kind of when that stamina gets low. Hello, buddy. See if you can find like something to stop, chop on, hit on, and something. Well then, we may not be finding any fresh water, which stinks. I think we're going to have to kind of go inland more. And I do not have a map. You do not start with a map, so don't try to figure it out that way. There's nothing to even open, so all this running around I'm doing, none of this is mapped. There's nothing for me to go look at, like, ooh, another cave right here. I do like building into the side. That cave's kind of cool. I think it has two ways into it. Anyways. I lost my train of thought. It doesn't map out like in Minecraft when you're running around, the map's opening up. It doesn't do that. You have to actually physically unlock the ability to make a map and to get a compass. So right now I'm just running around blindly. Don't know where I'm going. Don't know where I'm going to end up. Don't know how to get back to where I was. Oh, I like these places here, but there's usually bandits in there. So I might steer clear of that and just keep heading this way. But I like to, there's lots of trees and like I said, bandits. And some, they'll come out of those, like, I've seen them kind of come out of the edges of that at night or whatever, in the day. Bandits are also in the day. So, there's a lot of nice flat spots, but as I said, I'm looking for that water source. And I am not seeing any type of water source, which is going to be horrible. Lots of people just build by the ocean. I like to run around for a while and find a good spot. Oh, hello. So I'll probably run around for a bit to try to find a good spot to build, and then I'll bring you guys back when I find that magical place that is where I want to start my new life. Alrighty, so we're back, and it took me maybe 10 minutes, but we have found fresh water. Yay! So we're gonna stay in this area. I don't know if I want to live exactly by the water, and that side's kind of hilly, but there's also a nice little across that hill area where we could go into the woods and the bandits possibly are at. So I don't know how far down this fresh water goes. We've got some wild ponies. I have a feeling that it goes probably all the way to that ocean line right there. So I'm liking this area. And I also like it because, well, it's, for the most part, it's pretty flat. So I think we could build anywhere we wanted to in here. I'm just kind of going to run over the top of this hill. I kind of want to see what's over the top of this hill. It's very flat right here. Looks like there might be some more water source that comes up over here. So this is a really good area. And this is, like I said, all pretty flat. Now you can change the terrain. So don't worry about that. Oh yeah, I think this is an actual lake here with fresh water. Awesome. I think we've hit the jackpot in this area. So yeah, I think this is where we're going to build. It looks like we have some wild forest up there too. So let's make sure this is fresh before I say it is. It absolutely is. So we have our own little lake here. Okay, so this is where we'll build. I think we're just gonna build over here on the beach line with the chickens. And have our own little beach house. Yeah, and we got plenty of trees and stuff. Okay, so right around in here. We could just run over there. We can run up there. It looks like there's some woods up there. Now, I don't know any pine forests would be, so that might be a truck. But once we get a compass, we'll figure all this out. Okay, so let's see here. First of all, we did make our inventory. Yes, I am so naked. And there's our bench. Saplings down there. I'm gonna move the stone. I'm gonna put that there. We'll plant those saplings in a minute. All right, so we're gonna just throw our little bench down here and use R to, I think it's R to rotate. At least I thought it was. Oh, there's so many games I don't know what rotates anymore. I don't know what rotates anymore. There, that looks good. That looks pretty. Well, if I could put it down, that would be super nice. Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta right click and hold down on this one. Yeah. All right, so then now we should be able to, and this is different. Like you don't have to walk up and like click on it. It's just being in like the proximity. So I should be able, just being in the proximity, see, now I can just craft. And like if you get too far away, then you'll see you can't. But if I move a little bit closer, and you see I can. So you don't have to actually click on those. It's just being in proximity. And I'm making those because of our campfire. All right, so I think we put our camp in 4, yeah. So let's just put him right here. And yep, you can accidentally burn yourself, so just keep that in mind. All right, so we did make our, yes, yours. That goes on your campfire, and you can just put your food on it. And I can't cut these up right now because I haven't made the spear or the knife. So let's go back in there. We're going to go to our weapons. And we're going to make a couple spears. Well, we got to make some sticks first. And let's make a few sticks. And we should make our knife. We got to make rope for that, so we got to hold off on our bow. Okay. And then let's move some stuff around because I like my main weapons up front, and then we'll put him there. With this pumpkin. I've got lots of pumpkins in my, I'll show you that. So we have a knife, and then basically the pumpkin, so I can hit 4 and I'm holding the pumpkin. And then I can actually left click the mouse and I cut it into pieces. Now let's cut the fire on here, and then you'll see you can actually put your little pumpkin slices here on the sphere, and they're going to cook for you. Cool. All right, let's move those out of my inventory. I want to get these little saplings back out, planted, because we're completely going to use the crap out of those. I think it was number 5, and I think we had some more. Oh, we got something here. Let's grab it. Another pumpkin. And I might be getting a little bit carried away with the pumpkins right now. I don't think I'm going to need that many. And your food can burn, just so you know. Food can burn. And that should be it. Okay. So, I don't think I need any of this other stuff. Let's just throw like some tomatoes and some apples down there so we can just eat those when we're... Yep. Eat a tomato like an apple. Mm-hmm. And we need to get more wood. That is for sure. So let's go and chop us some trees down. You'll need lots of lumber in this. Lots and lots and lots. I'm going to try to unlock as much as I can. Now, clothing-wise takes a while. You got to get some wool and make cloth and shear sheep, and it is getting dark, so let's get our lumber because the skeletons are going to come out, and we need to build our little thingy to sleep in at night, this little fella. So I need 34 sticks. Let me see how many of these I can... and we have the one sapling. Okay. No, no! We need more saplings because we just planted them all. I forgot. Crap. Cut a tree down quickly. If you sleep through the night, then the skeletons aren't a problem. And usually I make multiple spears, so I'm going to make a few more of those too, because you can throw them. So, not all trees will give you saplings, but you do want to pick them back up. Not just replant, but I think I should be good now on that. Yes. Okay. We got our 4 saplings. Let's go down and put our little tent down. Okay. And what did he go into? Nothing. Let's put him in the apple slot. Number 4. Could have swore that R was rotating in this, but I really don't remember. I've played like so many hundreds of games. I don't remember. Just be honest. I'm just gonna put him right here for right now by the fire. There we go. And are these cooked? You just kind of got to look at them. It'll tell you, see, it's not cooked yet. It just says pumpkin slice. It'll say cooked. And then you can have them. Let me move my apples back down. It's getting, look at the sky. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to kind of stand out for a few because I want to see if we see any of the torches anywhere lighting up. Or when the skeletons come out. You'll usually see them like in the background. And then we'll go to sleep. Well, after we grab these off the... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yep, nope, don't do that either. Take the spear out of your hand. I think it's F, yeah. There's lots of different buttons. And I personally don't remember half of them. Not seeing any torches, but I did definitely cut it on. 100% cut it on. Usually you see them by now. I'll go ahead and sleep, but You basically, you just like go to the menu, your settings. I believe it's under miscellaneous. Yeah. And there'll be like a place, I think it's creative mode, building mode, vehicles, mounts, general, multiplayer. Yeah, right here. So you'll have bandits spawning during the day, cut that on. Experimental monsters will spawn on the surface, and then they'll always spawn holding a torch. So, yeah. Yep, and then you can change the spawn rate if you want of those. So, yeah. It's definitely on. Let's just get some Z's instead. Oh, for the love, put the spirit. There we go. Okay. A new day breaks. We'll figure out what happens there with the skellies in a minute. They aren't out during the day, so they disappear as soon as you wake up. I don't know if maybe I just need to reload or what, but you know, let's get more materials so we can get our furnace up. I think we're going to need some stone for that, but we definitely need wood 100% all day long. Wood. It's still a little dark because it's first thing in the morning. And I was thinking my food would show like a percentage. I'm pretty sure I have that. And we can kill the piggies too. They give bacon. And they give hide. So we'll leave them alone for now. We're not at that point. Little trees give sticks. So we have to remember our camp is right there. We don't want to wander off too far. I'm just kind of wanting to go up this hill and see what's up here. If there's anything on the other side of it. Looks like there's some woods up there. It's kind of why I want to run up there real quick. And we'll collect resources on the way so that we can the sun hasn't quite got over. Let's grab this iron. Rock and iron. Now this game is very in depth when it comes to like what you're doing. Ooh, 2 tunnels that kind of just go into each other. Odd. Let me see. This may not be. I'm not gonna grab the pumpkin I see right there. I think that's a pumpkin, unless it's hemp. If it's hemp, I'm grabbing it. Oh, that's hemp. 100% grab hemp. And there is farming on this game, so you can farm as well. Just want to see what's up here on this hill. There, sometimes the trees like that are representing of a forest when there's a cluster of them. And hello, chicken. And you can pick the chickens up, by the way, if you want to. But maybe not. But either way, I do know in the opposite direction, there was a forest over there where we could go mess around and see if we could find bandits. Yep. So let's just get some more resources. I try not to get all my resources around my base too quickly, because then you just end up going further out anyways. And there's the ocean right there too. And sometimes you can do really cool things like build into the side of a mountain. And we might do that. I don't know yet. I don't know exactly how I'll build. I like the idea of building underground. Uh-oh. We're going to have to make another hatchet soon. And it does make this god-awful, like, break and you yell like you got injured when that happens. Let me see. tools, and you don't need to be at a bench to make another one of those. I usually just make them because it automatically replaces it. So, all right, we have the stone we need for that. So let's head back. Let's head back. And I don't really need any more stone, but why not? I usually will build with stone, so that's kind of why I'm getting the stone right now. I'm gonna head back. I'm thinking though, on the opposite side of that water, it did kind of look like there was a nice hill, or not hill, mountain to be exact. And I was thinking maybe we could build in the side of it. And that could be our, oh, horsies, hello, hello. And yes, you can tame horsies. Ooh, yep. Yep, to you too. All right, so back down here, these are goats. I really need, I think that's sheep down there, so we'll need, this is a really good place because there's all kinds of different animals. That's a, yeah, potato. The hill's not like super big right there to dig in the side of, but maybe, I don't know, maybe we might could, like if we wanted to, kind of in the side over here. And I don't know, I've never built into the side of a mountain this close to water. Our camp's right across there. But I was thinking like maybe in the side of this somewhere, or in the side of that maybe. And then, because this is pretty good. And then we can build like a, kind of like a castle type thing. There's actually already a cave right here. Oh, see, I told you. It would do that. Oh, usually I thought it would replace it back in the spot, but I guess I was not right. I mean, we could actually technically... Now, this one actually goes down underneath. We could utilize those types of things and build. But maybe, like, in the side here, we could start building, like, in the side right here or something. Like this is better, probably. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm just showing you, like, you can kind of do this right here to the terrain. And then you could start going inside of it. And you'll get a rake later on so you can start smoothing the terrain out too. But like right here, I wouldn't mind doing that. And then making like a hole in the side. Or we could utilize that cave, like I said. And just kind of dig into the side like that. And make that our home. Alright, let's go back around to our temporary little home. And we'll see what else we can craft up. We definitely want our furnace up. Oh, and the other thing is, all of this stuff that we're putting down now, well, it is movable. So we can actually move all of that over to the base when we start building it. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm like running her like crazy. I am running her to death. I'm just trying to get back to the base quickly. Well, that's not really a base, I don't guess. The little homestead. Maybe a little homestead. Yeah, I think that would be okay to build in the side of that. And I'm not sure if that cave will go down into the actual water, and that'll be a problem. So it's kind of why I'm like, maybe not into the cave. Okay, so let's look here. We need to build him, but we need lumber for that. We need 32, and we probably don't have enough for that. It is more than one, by the way. All right, so not that one. And then the iron ingots. So we need to make this first. Okay, so let's place him. Put that there. Number 4. And we'll just kind of put him right beside the fire here. Okay. And then what you're going to do, oops, is you're going to take that iron, just put it down in your menu, and literally, you just click it in place. Okay, and on the side here, I might move this bench. You can actually put fuel in. So you'll want to move some fuel down. Put that in, and you see the fuel, how much you got. That's 5 pieces. And then just cut it on. There you go. And you'll see it start getting hot. So it takes a while. Yeah, I think we're going to move this later on, but I'll do it off camera. All right, so let's look at what else we've got in our menu here. So once we get those, we can start working for this. And I completely should not have. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Should have went 4. Let's put it here by our tent. And let's put some stuff in there, like all these pumpkins that I don't need. The pumpkins, unfortunately, don't stack. Keep that. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, that's the hemp. We need to put these saplings out sometime, too. Let's just put all this food in there. Keep this stuff on us. You have lots of food. You'll find, so don't worry about finding food. You'll be fine. And now let's look at our menu. So no more tools yet. We got to make the rope. Once we open up, oh, we do need to make a torch. That would be smart. Once, and see bandages, this just stops bleeding. It doesn't actually do any kind of healing. It just stops bleeding. And you need cloth for that, and you'll have to have the spinning wheel. You'll see. Here's some other recipes. Clothing, we haven't unlocked anything. Yep. Boats, you'll be able to do that. So lots of things right now. We're just waiting on that iron. So we can make the workbench, and that's going to open up a ton of stuff. So let's go chop down some trees and plant some saplings, because we need to keep the world planted. So when we cut more stuff down, we're replenishing the planet. Let's just go over here and cut some of these down. Wow, that cooks up. And you do, once they'll look like iron ingots. They'll melt and they'll be super red hot. So you'll cut that off. And you can't pick them up until they're not glowing hot red. So it's really cool and realistic. I like it. I think that's a pretty neat thing to add to a game. But I figured, this is a Sunday afternoon. I was caught up on my regular recording. And I was just like, let's just check out something that's chill and relax. And kind of do that today. I don't want to do anything real crazy, because I have had a crazy weekend doing crazy stuff, lots of crazy stuff. I stayed up Friday night recording Noble Legacy. Spent a good chunk of time doing that, and then realized if you plant if you go too far away from the beginning spot and start your village, your villagers can't make their way to you. So yeah, had to record a new episode in a new location. I just stayed close to the front. If you've watched that came out the day before this one comes out. So you'll see that's actually technically episode 2, but it's labeled episode 1 because I had to restart. That was very disappointing. But so I was up Friday night till 5 in the morning. I know that's crazy. Then I ended up, and that's probably why I still have the scratchy voice happening to me. Yeah, because I have spent a lot of time up. Now, I did last night actually get my butt in the bed at a decent time because I was really tired. But I recorded Friday night, 2 episodes last night of something, or yesterday. Not ready yet. And then, oh, that's what we play. Wait. Can you pick those back up? Really? I didn't know that. Anyhow, then I'm now just doing this. Is that a bandit up there? That might be a bandit standing on that cliffside right there, y'all. It's either a cow or a... No, I think it's a tree, actually. You will see them sometimes walking around, so that's why. And they usually wear all black. Don't roll off, tree. I need you. But, yeah, you will see them kind of walk around sometimes, so. Oh, there's a sheep over there, so you can kill them for wool now. Or you can shear them once you're able to make the shears. So, yeah. Those cows just need to hush it because they're loud and they make me jump sometimes when I hear them. Oh, come on. Oh. Sounds like a storm is coming. Oh, there it is. Might have to cut those down too. They get super loud. We'll go back and check and see if those are ready. Ooh. Yeah, see? Scary lightning. I don't know if you can get hit by the lightning. It's really cool looking though. I've never got hit by it, so I really don't want to find out. Hi there, guys. I'm glad you live by because I'm going to be sharing your butts constantly. And they don't always stay. They do migrate, so don't think that you're always going to have them nearby. Okay, I'm sorry. And I'm cold and wet now. Let's get back over here to the fire. Okay, so see, it's all, or they're ready. So let's let them cool down. We'll take them out. That should be enough, yep, for us to make our oops. Darn it. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Let's put some more in there. Oh yeah, and be careful, don't stand on your on fire because yeah. I always make sure that I cut this off because it will just burn right through that fuel. Okay, so let's end with opening up the workbench so we can see all the new cool things we can make now. So let's start. We don't have anything new here. Oh, but we do need to make one of these. I forgot. Anyways. So now we have a smelting furnace. A big smelting furnace. An anvil. Here's our spinning wheel. This is what hemp and wool is used for. Our tanning rack. And then a masonry. And then here's all the cool building stuff, guys. So this is like your wood. And then you have like your stones, bricks, marble, loom stuff, like so fabric. So you have like all kinds of stuff. So you can even make things look like the environment around you. All right, so we've opened all these different furnaces now. Furnaces, chests now, doors. So cool things we can put in our house, lanterns. So it's windows. So highly, guys, you can get real detailed with this stuff. New tools. There's the rake. This is the thing I was telling you about that you can actually change the landscape with. Oh, I think we can now make, yep, this targeting things. And here is where we can start making our compass and map. So, yep, and we'll do all that stuff I think in the next episode. And our boat, we can make our little boat. And some scaffolding if you need to build very tall. All right, so let's put down our workbench here. I'm just kind of lining everything up. Oh, hello, you guys are coming to visit us? Because it doesn't really matter where you put it. It's just in proximity. I'm going to put him back there because I really am going to move this little fella. We don't really need him now. Oh, he didn't go down. My bad. Thought I had him all the way down. I failed. There we go. Okay, and so now we can make all those other cool things. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this laid-back, cool episode, and if you guys like it, I might bring it in on special days when I have the time. And let you, if you guys want to see some more of it. It is a beautiful game, and like I said, they're bringing back, be careful, you're gonna get burned. They're gonna bring back like the dungeons and all those cool things. So I hope you enjoyed Rising World, and I'll see you next time. So that's a wrap on this episode. Hit the notification button, subscribe, and hit like. See you next time.